If so, I'm heading over to that area there. Alright, so it's going to take a few minutes to get everything all set up anyway, so don't worry. I don't like that angle there. Yeah. Alright. Whatever. Okay. Okay, so we got fire reduction, consumable, Red Dragon for XP and Commander XP, anti-det, which is good. I haven't seen detonation, I think, in the last replays. Commander XP, speed booster, flood reduction, and credit boost. All on the standard Stalingrad camo. Now, one thought is this is clan battles. Am I able to see which one it is? Bravo team, NA team. Okay. We don't know what Bravo versus Alpha mean. We don't know what league it is, so we'll have to depend on him to tell us what league we're looking at here. Well, hello.
Alright, I should be on now. Hi.
Okay, I'm just turning your volume up here so we can hear you better.
Let me just pull up the stream on my computer here.
No worries. All at it, we're gonna spectate and look at the other flags. Interesting, your Henri is not using Death Flag, the Knobsire. Other Henri, Galley Boy, is running protection.
Mm-hmm. Lord Zath. Yes, thank you for...
Oh, it's your Moskva that's not running protection. I'm sorry.
There was one game where I had to take up the mantle of battleship, and a Moskva managed to detonate me. It was still going to be a loss anyway, but I was quite surprised at the Moskva managing to detonate me. Though, granted, he was like point blank.
What league is this?
This was... I'm pretty sure this was still Squall. I don't think we had gotten to Storm yet.
Okay.
I'd have to double check.
That's fine. It's just so you can get away with not running a lot of combat flags on your ships. That's all I'm wondering about.
Why is it saying you're offline?
Yeah, Sharky.
It's not computer. I can see that he's online. What are you talking about? This is weird. Time to reload. There we go. Alright.
Cool. Can you get Sharky the div or the Discord information if he doesn't have this one?
Yeah, he's already here.
Oh, okay.
He's just listening in. Alright. Turn down the volume so I don't hear myself twice.
I'm guessing Sharky
Alright,
is a horde
yeah,
of sharks.
so... no, actually. Sharky is Baker... TC Baker 777.
Okay.
Alright, so... as I'm not off... Close that. Alright. So, obviously... We came into this and looked at it and it's like, oh, 3 Henri. Well, that's gonna be interesting.
Yep.
So, I obviously had the inkling that either they were going to either push hard one side or the other, or maybe split. As you can see, we were going to push hard this side and kind of observe how things happened on the other side.
Sure.
And it escalated rather quickly.
Now, there are some factors that you can use to determine what's going on. First of all, they captured B just a hair quicker than you, so that should tell you something about at least 2 ships are a B.
Yeah. And we figured that that 2 ships were there as much as we sent 2 ships there. It seems it's the several times we had played this match or this battle against other teams, and they sent 2 there just like we did.
Yep.
Am I coming through? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
So we're
you're gonna see why I was freaking out.
So I was planning on having Goalie Boy there come around the island to present flanking fire to anybody who might have been going to Cap A, with Nook providing screening, but then obviously we're now spotting that the Gearing and the the Stalingrad and Henri are down there, and then the Yamato pops up very quickly. I'm not coming through. Apparently I'm a little...
Doom, you're fine.
Okay, it's
you can see
it's
the
TC
the
Baker that's being
Stalingrad
put.
is over there where I am, and I
Yeah,
think that's Nobser over there with me.
yeah. Nobser
It just
and
gets
you're over there.
worse.
So it's obviously it's a little heavy there. Then we spot the second Henri, and now it's like,
Yep.
we're starting to get the inkling, and you can see we're turning to intercept. Yeah, pretty much it was almost a complete 7-ship push on that side, SAT.
And at this point, I'm losing it in the voice chat on our Discord, just screaming, "I'm out! Screw this!"
Yeah, well, of all ships to be leaving the area, I mean, you and the Salem is the best ship to possibly have in that situation because you've got that heal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but against 3 Henris, a Stalingrad, and a Des Moines, it wasn't gonna hold up.
Right. But, I mean, now if we look at Doom's position here, you can snipe at these Henris as they pass, but you also have a decent shot on the Yamato.
Doom gets a beautiful shot in a little while. I
managed to find myself in a position where I had shots on everybody.
Right.
This was probably my favorite point in the fact that I'm just in a spot that I can just hit everything and they can't do a thing about it. And I had to give props to Nobser and Baker both for getting out of there and surviving for quite a long time and delaying the inevitable.
Oh, yeah,
if they kept pushing,
3 Henris, and I just knew I had to get out of there.
Yeah.
3 Henris,
Now-
a Des Moines, and a Stalingrad.
Now, when I was towards the end of this, after I was able to really look at it and everything, their Moskva and Yamato did not push well enough at all. They did not contribute anything to this battle, and you will see they do nothing but maybe poke me, and I'm just sitting here like, okay, sure.
And I was actually about to mention that.
Oh, sorry, I'm mistaken. Not the Des Moines, the Moskva. Moskva down there. The other Des Moines, I forget where that. The Moskva over there and the Yamato down there. They do basically nothing. You can see, and Henri's already dead. Nobser did a brilliant job of kiting and running away and managed to do a great job of killing him down. Horde over here is pushing up with his radar to get me shots on this Henri here. The Henri in C right now, he's got a good hiding position to where he's only getting shot from one person, but... Oh, there's where the Des Moines was. Yeah, the Des Moines popped up. But he kept nosing in there, so I couldn't shoot at him, so I had to deal with either the Yamato ahead of me or anything that was popping over there.
After this battle was over, I nicknamed it the Great Henri Chase.
I could have pushed up there SAT. However, you'll see that if I did, I probably wouldn't have had as good shots as I did in the moment. Maybe I would have. Maybe I did. Maybe I. Neither here nor there. The shots I get were pretty good, nevertheless. Like this this broadside.
Stalingrad, you got that beautiful shot on that I kept talking about.
It's either this one or the next one. The best one is really the Henri at some point.
Yeah,
because
you gotta sit it at least.
One of them backs out
there we go.
too much. Yeah, I think it's the Des Moines, actually, because it backs out too much.
And you can see one of the Henri is kind of ran off into the border there and is doing the old border hug. And yeah, I'm just getting this. I have this Stalingrad's number. I really try to get that. Oh, here we go. So you can see the Henri there pokes out.
There it is.
And I tried to shoot at him, but I was a little late.
I think this is the beautiful shot.
And we've got a pretty good E5 Island is true, pushing up around there on the northern side. I'm still trying to find all the good spots to post up on with Stalingrad still.
Now, do you have
this is the first scene I've had it.
Do you have the Russian commander?
Oh,
Russian commander? No, I do not. Here we go. The Henri, he backed out just a little too much. Boom.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Problem solved, sir.
So he's gone. I do not have the Russian commander on this guy. It's my Moskva 19-pointer. I'd have to. It would take me a while to get my one of the special Russian commanders up to 19 points.
Okay.
So it's been my dual Moskva and Stalingrad and Kronstadt captain. But you can see their push is basically just stalled out and is going nowhere. Richthofen there gets the deletion on the Moine, and their push has been completely halted.
Well, yeah, once you guys all saw what was happening and you pretty much all turned back around again, the fact that they had nobody at all to defend over A just meant that your Goering and Henri could come right around, which is what they did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if the Yamato and Moskva like pushed through the middle, they might have actually been able to do some damage against our Henri and Goering there, because they would have been able to really do something about them pushing them back, but they just decided to chill there and not really capitalize on their positioning.
Mm-hmm.
Now in the beginning I was worried that we were gonna have trouble, because there have been times where we've struggled to capitalize on a single front push by the enemy team, and we've just not been able to hold them out long enough. But yeah, this time we managed to really take a hold of it and take back the map from them.
I was still amazed that we managed to pull a win from this. Because I thought me and Nopsa were going to die to those 5 ships on that flank. I really thought we were going to die.
Yeah, they biggest problem I saw them have was that they had that Henri in the cap, and thus just completely negated that Henri's strengths by having him just sit there in the cap back and forth, back and forth. You can see just the line of dead ships in the 8 line there. Just the Stalingrad, Henri, and Des Moines just dead. But this was one of our more highlight clan battles that we've had recently. It was pretty nice to have a really good win here with this one.
Well, sure. I mean, it definitely helped that they got stalled, didn't know what to do, and then they just sat there. I mean, the worst thing for an Henri is to sit still, and that's what they did. So,
or back up, then forward only in the space of like half a kilometer there, in that cap circle. It was, I don't think there's anything that we did wrong in that battle. That was a well executed battle. In fact, we almost didn't lose any ships. The only reason we lost our Moskva was our Moskva player wasn't familiar with the fact that Stalingrad has the improved penetration angles. So he was angled a little flatter for her to penetrate her. Other than that, we were played pretty brilliantly. But yes, thank you for featuring this one. I figured it was one of the more serious ones as opposed to the previous one where we had all the Haragumos and everything, which was bloody fun.
Yep, absolutely. Well, thanks for joining in. That was a lot of fun to watch, and it's always nice to get clan battles in here. So, thanks for sending that one in.
Yeah, I didn't mean to talk over you too much there, Zath. I hope I wasn't talking too much over you.
No, it's fine. I mean, you're the one in the driver's seat when you're playing this, so it's nice to hear your perspective and what you're thinking of. I would say the only critique that I saw would have been your gearing placement. Once you guys knew that the enemy had completely committed to going up the side, I might have tried to pull the gearing into mid to try to get some cross torps in. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, usually there are a couple when it comes to my calling. There's a few people that I know of on our team in our clan that I just don't have to worry about telling them what to do and where to go. Usually Nook is one of those that I don't have to worry about. Richtofen isn't. He's usually in the battleship, and I usually tell him either generally over here, generally over there, and he's usually got a good spot. It's mostly the rest of the cruisers that I am usually taking command of to keep eyes on and everything. But yeah, thanks for the featuring the tidbits there, and I will sign off here. You have a good day, Zath.
Thanks, you too. And thanks for joining in, Sharky.
Mm-hmm.